But you're a wizard, hero.
Ha, it's a Harry Potter thing.
I guess Harry Potter would have been out before this, wouldn't it?
I remember when the first Fable came out.
I mean, obviously the book was, at least, but
Fireball.
the movie would have been a few years.
Lightning.
Was that line also in the book?
Dual strike.
Probably.
And
I
blitz.
don't read, so I don't know.
I mean, it's been years since I read, the series, but...
Wow, 2004? Really? I thought it was older than that.
Huh.
Now for the trader escort.
Not even 20
Where
years
we go,
old
half
yet.
all the way across the map.
Yet it still looks like it was made like 30 years ago.
Oh, it is Fable.
Thinking about Harry Potter, it's still kind of interesting to think that when they did the casting, they needed to find, kids that would age up naturally as they went through the movies.
This one technically
Children
really
just do that.
isn't really possible. But
Yeah. Well, I guess more so to say they needed to find people that would be good to stick through the whole thing.
So I'm only going to take that one boast here for this. Let's do it naked.
I still don't understand what's wrong with wearing clothes.
Yeah.
It's for the money. It's purely
It's
for
a
the
Fable
money.
game. I can't imagine you need too much money.
Also, it just seems really demeaning to your character that you're so desperate for money you need to strip down to nothing just to get it.
Do it for the monies. Do it for the early game monies. When things are easy.
It didn't seem so easy for you a little bit ago, and you're getting owned by Hobbs.
Well, easier.
So after this, you're just going to be waiting on street corners then for people to check you out?
Ha! I did 69.
Heh. Like how this dude is charging at you, and you're still just shooting him.
Well, I mean, he didn't react at all to like 2 of those shots.
Look, battle of the century here. Why is this guy just walking around here? Does he clearly not see these bandits? Did the bandits not see him?
Apparently
Oh,
not.
now they do. They're beating the shit out of him now. And he's just taking it. You kill him too? Jesus.
Almost.
No, stop that.
He's
at
probably
once.
close to dead with how much of beating he was taking.
Did I miss why there's just so many bandits here randomly?
Does seem like quite an issue.
Where they all just magically came from.
Welcome to Banditeville.
And then you just got shot in the back. Which would probably have killed you since you're not wearing any clothes.
Apple pie.
Oh, great.
Yummy.
Found a
Hero,
pie.
your will energy is
Dead
low.
corpse.
What's that?
An illegal contraband pie.
Is that why the
Oh,
bandits had
yummy.
it? It was a stolen pie.
Yeah.
Well, Gabe has
Ooh,
a stolen
lucky
pie
stuff.
too.
Got a will potion and a couple health potions. That's gonna be really, really useful in this quest.
We get the hook shot.
Will Master's elixir.
That's not a hook shot.
Didn't even get the boomerang.
Or a bow.
I would have taken the lens of truth.
I think the lens of truth is going
Oh, look,
to do
Rhino
for you.
beetles.
He's already naked. What else do you need to see?
Well,
Seems
certainly not,
significant,
not
more
anymore.
That was a tough bug.
Yeah,
That was
very
a
tough.
pincer.
Champion of the
Pincer
pincer.
have high defense.
I don't think.
That one did.
Hero, your will energy is low.
Maybe Mega
What's
Pincer.
that?
He must have high special defense because he's getting shot with a lot of lightning too.
Mega Pincer has wings.
There's a Mega Pincer.
Yeah, back when Mega Evolutions existed.
And now they
Or
just
were
don't care
they-
about him anymore.
They might be coming back with the next game though.
Doubtful.
Yeah, they'll probably just move on to something else and then forget about it immediately afterwards.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I'm sure Dynamaxing probably will never show its face again.
Probably not. Once Gen 9 comes, there'll be some new gimmick, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What is it?
At least they didn't just, like, dump the Ultra Beast by the way, so I just, like, fuck them. Get rid of them.
Ultra Beasts, though, are a little different in that they're not really gimmicks, they're just kind of a different kind of Pokemon.
A different universe of
Yeah,
Pokemon.
and some actual unique Pokemon instead of just another bird or another fish.
Yeah. And I do like
Ooh,
the
what's
Ultra
that
Beasts just
shiny
because of
thing up
how
there?
weirdly different they are, you
Yeah.
know?
They actually took some
Looks like a
time to
key.
design them.
Yay. I'm a
You're a super player.
Super player. Bridge
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
really? No shit. You
Well,
don't say.
Well, I'd say, like, in terms of, like, the newer generations, they do actually put, like, a lot of effort and thought into creating their Pokemon.
Do they?
Well, if you look at, like, the things they use that inspire the Pokemon, yeah, it's a lot. A lot more than what you'd think, I'd say. There are old videos on them on YouTube.
Easy as that. Get out, you idiot.
Like, I just gonna punch that bug.
Easy.
That's a metal way of dealing with the problem.
Yep, totally.
And now you're just shooting him. What did he ever do to you?
Maybe missed that bug behind him.
You could have just got it closer.
I don't think that was his fault. I think that was your fault for trying to use a crossbow as a sniper rifle.
Oh well.
Well, he needs the scope first.
The scope lens.
The hype lens. More like it. Because we are the hype!
Are you just kind of wandering around? Do you know what you're doing?
Easy as that.
It's just like chop these bugs in half.
You think.
Simple when you know how.
Must be really tough exoskeletons.
Easy as that. May the gods go with you.
I wonder how hard it would be to like crush a bug that big. Because you'd think if they got bigger, then their exoskeletons would also get tougher.
Oh, undoubtedly.
So it probably wouldn't just be as easy as just like poking a bug to kill it.
That'd be interesting to see on the hydraulic press channel.
We got a Megalopora here to crush on the hydraulic press. The thing just catches on fire.
Some bandits have set up a toll in this region. Be careful.
Or
Oh, look,
if
there's
it,
a barrel
obviously
up there.
it probably would, but I can only imagine how graphic it would be.
Oh god, yeah, there'd be fucking bug guts everywhere. Because as soon as that shell broke, it just starts squirting out.
Yeah.
Non-payment of toll will result in agonizing death.
That seems grossly inadequate.
See what I have to say about it.
Did he flip you off?
Yes.
You're pointing your crossbow at him, and he's just standing there. He's just like, I'm okay with this.
And he was okay with you shooting him twice.
Yep. To death. Didn't give a shit about it. That's
Did-
probably not realistic.
One shot, one kill.
Looked like he got him in the ass.
Probably did.
Yeah, you know the person's weak point.
You know, 1,000 years of death.
Oh, damn, nice matrix dodge there. What's that guy carrying? Fucking meat tenderizer?
Yes.
Certainly didn't look like a weapon.
Well, I mean, that can be a weapon in a sense, I guess.
I mean,
Still.
anything can be a weapon, but you're probably not going to do as much damage with a meat tenderizer. He's still just sitting there. He's fine. All those guys were assholes. That was like the most poorly animated fire I've ever seen. Doesn't even look like fire.
It's funny how nothing really reacts half the time.
Yeah. What a great game, right? Peter Molyneux's the best game designer. Look at that camera angle.
It's
The best game
the
design.
best angle ever.
It's even better than Resident Evil.
Yeah, where you're just running through rooms like this.
Yeah, and then a dog pops out of a window and scares the shit out of you.
As someone who has studied game design, I'd be remiss to not mention that a game isn't the sole product of just one person. It's a whole team.
Derek, it's the one person's fault. All the time.
No.
Jesus. Didn't you learn anything from Twitter where you're supposed to give death threats to people for not releasing your game quick enough?
God, I know, right?
These are the issues I try to fix.
You can't fix the internet. Or human nature. Unfortunately. They have existed like this for thousands of years. They just get different mediums to do it on.
Do you have any potions or food?
Oh, he's still alive!
Oh,
Twist of
must
the
be a
century.
chieftain.
And then he died.
You're now renowned enough
Now
to
just
use
kick the body off the
manly
bridge.
arm pump expression.
And those guys didn't care.
You have reached recognized status.
Such great. Where are they going? You killed their leader, so they're just
Oh
leaving.
yeah. Must be.
I guess that makes sense.
They're just like, bye, see you later. He never
Bye,
paid us
have a
enough.
good time. Flame augmentation. Ooh.
I feel like, though, I would have at least tried to grab like whatever treasures that was lying around and make it
No,
tail
Derek.
for it.
And 500 gold.
500. Oh my god.
Does that mean you're rich enough to put on clothes finally?
No.
No
I,
one's
mean, I
that
believe the
rich
term
there.
for that.
Jesus.
Am I cheap enough to put on clothes?
A steel pick hammer? Excuse me?
Yes, it's a steel pick hammer.
That seems like too many things put into one.
And it does less damage.
Somehow than your iron butter knife.
Well, iron katana, but
It's a butter knife.
does it does more damage to the iron steak knife.
I think the guild master used that to cut open his bagel this morning, and then he gave it to you. It's like, here, take this.
He probably applied some fire magic to it so that when he cut it, toasted
Oh,
it just
toast
right.
the bagel? That's a good idea.
Oh.
You think they do that stuff in the Fable universe?
I mean, I would with such power.
Well, I've never really understood some of the lore in Fable where just like every Joe Schmo has magic, and then all of a sudden in Fable
look, a
3,
demon door.
literally nobody has magic, and the only reason you can even use magic is because of a gauntlet.
Well, I have to ask, is this all in like the same universe timeline, the games?
Yeah, Fable 2 Fable 2 you play as your character, and then Fable 3 you play as your character's child.
Okay.
So those two are literally following each other. This one,
Because I just wasn't sure if it was like,
This one
something like
starts it
Final
all.
Fantasy where none of the games are connected.
No, I don't believe that you play as like any of your characters, like ancestors or anything in this game, but it's still there's plenty of characters in this game that are in later games.
Okay.
Oh look, more hogs.
Nice having that clarification.
Because the world of Albion is living and breathing, Derek. The trees grow in real time.
Oh, you wish.
No, Peter Molyneux wishes. Nobody else cared, but he did. Yeah, everybody beat up this small child.
It's a
Don't
good thing
you mean
you're
converted child?
It's a good thing all your sword strikes don't just accidentally hit all those other people.
Yeah,
I know, right?
It's a good thing it's on Skyrim where you would just killed everybody.
Yeah.
It angered the entire town while trying to defend them.
Part of me really wonders how many issues they'll try to fix with the Elder Scrolls with the
None of
sixth
them.
game.
Absolutely
They'll just all
none
keep
of
the
them.
same problems.
It will be exactly the same.
Plus, now they have
Yeah.
all the bugs of the Creation Club too.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, we're gonna include all these with the newest version.
Yeah, hey guys, let's release Skyrim for like the 15th time. Like,
So while I am looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6, part of me is just like,
And
it's
since we can
gonna
do
be
an
the
upgrade-
same problems again.
Let's go do that here real quick. The early game, you can get a lot of upgrades real quick.
oh, they're probably pretty cheap.
They definitely get more expensive as the game goes. They go up to tier 7 instead of Fable 3's tier 5.
Are you disappointed in that?
They're missing out on damage.
Magic is dying in the world of Albion.
I mean, from what I just told you, you're not wrong. It's just gone in Fable 3. Everybody thinks you're some sort of, like, god because you have magic.
I mean, that could be a plot point or...
It's not.
Okay.
I don't think they ever tell you why. You just, here's a gauntlet that gives you magic powers. It's like, oh, what happened to just magic?
Because it makes sense if it was like part of the world building, like magic was just slowly disappearing from the world, you know, or whatever.
No.
And then it became more rare.
I mean, that might have been something they intended to do, but it's definitely not something that happened.
Yeah.
Or properly portrayed in the game, at least.
Yeah.
And back to Greatwood. We now have that teleport.
Great. Heh. It's
Great.
fun.
Wood.
You get it. It's funny, isn't it?
That wood must be really great. God. Like there's some sort of Tina there. Oh, looky, there's one right there.
What a spawn camper.
I know, right?
It's like a fucking Halo
that's what
player
happens to
waiting
spawn
outside
campers.
the teleporter.
No, Thanos' child.
Thanos Jr.
Can I swing?
What a great fight.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me swing.
It's like you guys were
During that
playing a
entire time.
turn-based RPG and it was
Yeah.
only his turn.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me swing there.
He got
that
the
entire
surprise
time
attack, so
either.
he was able to
Yeah.
go first.
He
Apparently.
got the initiative. He rolls nat 20s for a living.
Then also they were just casually walking next to a hob.
Yeah.
Simple when you know how.
They're like, oh my god, you just killed that thing.
There was a hob next to us?
Oh my goodness.
That guy literally gave no fucks about that hobby right there.
Oh dear.
No, it's still alive.
Yeah.
Simple
You know,
when
playing
how.
possum.
Easy.
Apparently, jeez. Do 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 do
Find
do.
another bridge fish on that bridge.
Rose Cottage. We'll be going there eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually, my tea.
It looks like
Back
you're going
off.
there now.
Might as well preload the area.
Wow, that took no time at all. Hear
And-
that, I'm just disillusioned to the amount of time that's passed since then.
Yeah, it's actually been 12 days there. You haven't eaten a thing. You're going to die.
I've probably been fired from work, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. There's one of the next quests we do is going to be at this cottage here. And that's going to be a whole rage fest, because there's going to be an absolute butt ton of hobs.
Sounds like a hobby good time.
Thought that hob killing quest had a lot of hobs? This quest has like 3 times as many. At the same time.
And is Whisper going to be there stealing all your kills again?
Unfortunately, no, though that would be kind of appreciated on this specific one, but it won't let me dive.
Is that a diving spot?
It's a fishing spot, but I don't have a fishing rod
You don't have any clothes either.
because I'm naked.
I mean, just slather some gunk on your arm and just stick it in the water.
Yeah. A big butter knife, you can kill a fish with that. How they're just spamming you with that magic. That door is just having the time of his life watching you get your ass kicked by little things.
Yes, fight for me, cousins.
That's what gets him hard. Watching people try to fight hobs. That hob had a health potion.
I need to see your combat multiplier get higher before I switch on.
Way to break the fourth wall door.
Like, dang, I only had it at 10. Is that not high enough?
He wants it higher.
He didn't even tell you how high he wants it.
He's a demon door, not a specific sky.
Yeah, I know, right? It's more like we have to go and look that up.
I mean, you say you want
Ominous
whatever.
red meat.
Look, and here's Hobbs' cave.
I bet there's hobs in there.
I bet there's a lot of Hobbs in there. Not
It's
just-
actually the homeless shelter.
Not only is there a lot of Hobbs, but there's an absolute shit ton of Hobbs in there. By the time you get out of there, you probably kill about a good 100, 150 Hobbs.